Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Surviving Mars. Alright, so we have a dust storm incoming. Yes, and we have a couple of competent peoples living in our little town, and they seem to be stuffing up the food production, which is not exactly very good. Yeah, alright, well, we'll go with what we've got, and we'll see what we can do. So I'm thinking, what can we do? Alright, so we have our RC commander currently working on a giant ramp. That's good. How is that going? Okay, so has he got room? Alright, what's up? Won't give orders? Yeah, alright. Well, we'll move him further up and see if he can finish off the task. And then we will also go to our transport and see what materials have been left around. You know what? Some there. Let him pick those up. I think that's them. Alright. And bring them back to base. Thank you very much. Alright, so we're in the dust storm. This should last us 2 days. That's okay. Our power is plenty. 15 power left over. These are slowly cleaning themselves because we have technology. Alright. What else do we need to do? Oh yes, we have our Martian University going up. In fact, I think we should just have enough to... Yes, we should just have enough to be able to bring that online. Right, you know what? Actually, I think we might actually send in a few more my supply pod. I think that's a good idea, just so we have a couple spare. How much will this cost us? So that's 20 million for 10. Can we get anything else? Probably not. Orbital probes aren't that important. Not going to need any of those. No, maybe we hang off. Yeah. No, let's hang off on doing that for now. And see just how many we will have at the end of all of this. Alright, now, are you affected by working during a dust storm? I don't know. Well, how are we going on maintenance? Okay, so we're slowly losing polymers as well, so we're definitely needing more people. So who can work here? If we enforce the... Does it tell us who we need? I think it's... Is it engineers? That would be my assumption. Let's just double check. How do we find these things? Batteries, cold supply, Well, I guess we don't get to be told. Oh, buildings. Okay, so this will be useful. We want to go down to our polymer. A polymer factory, alright. So if we have a quick look at this, it just tells us how much they make, how much they consume, and maintain to require. Okay. Well, that is... good, but it doesn't really tell us. Okay, what about... Does it tell us for people? No. Okay. Oh, that was nice. Alright, so let's just turn time back up again. And at least with all of this excess power, we should be making more science. So 71 should turn into 74. Okay, well that's nothing too amazing, but it is a good amount. Alright, so what is this? This is sustainable engineering, so this is for less maintenance. Then we're doing more foods. Okay. I don't think that there is anything else at this point. Okay, so we've opened up a micro-manufacturing, so we could get those. I think, if anything, our next one that we should probably create would be our atomic accumulator. Either that or our engineers and geologists. Yeah, I think those will probably be what are necessary, because hopefully when this is built... how many electronics do we have? We have 3, okay. And its maintenance is concrete. Oh, even better. Okay, so let us have a look. We have a bunch of people who are beginning to specialize. How do we... Going for a bunch of geologists, a couple of medics, and a couple of officers. You know what? That's okay. Oh, and maintenance is actually 3. Ooh. Alright, well, we're definitely going to need to bring in more, but that's okay. If we can get our geologists into their field, we will finally be able to start making a good amount of progress in our rare metals. Ooh, an anomaly. Okay, let us see. That's not the transport. We want the explorer. Where is our anomaly? Oh, right. Sorry, where... I see explorer. There we go. Alright. Get you on the way, and now we have another sector clear. Where are we at? Alright, so we have only a handful more. I guess it's probably going to make sense to start having a look around as to what's over here. So let's just do a couple there and head on back in. Alright. So we still only have just under a day left, so that's not too bad. Our oxygen is plentiful. Now the question is, how much do they actually... Oh, so we have a workaholic or 2. Oh, that'll be really nice to get them going. Training, yes.
Resources are low.
Resources are definitely low. Alright, that's alright. What do we want? We probably need a good mix. We've got a couple of scientists already, so we'll probably end up getting... so the geologists get our resources. Our engineers work better inside the industries. Okay, so botanists are for farming, engineers are for production, geologists are for resources, then medic science and officers are self-explanatory. Alright, well that's good to see. Have we had... No, we still need a bit more. Ooh, thank you very much, that's good to see. Alright, well we'll bring our explorer right on back. An extra 1500 science never goes astray. Now we are actually... Production and maintenance have equaled out, so we're now just sitting on 9. To be honest, I'm actually okay with that. I don't think that will be anything too severe. Yeah, polymer factory, that's fine. If we get someone who's actually trained to do this, that's more important than mitigating our resources decline. We can always come back for more. Ooh, we probably need to... Yeah, we probably should be closing those up. I forgot that we are in... that we had those open. Oh, and that one was already closed. Alright. That's fine. We don't need the extra power, but we don't want to be paying for maintenance, especially when the building's not up and running. Alright, fantastic. Now, how is our production currently going? So at the moment we're making 0.6 per soul. That's next to nothing. Yeah. Well, at least... Okay, so we have an engineer here. Why do we have an engineer here? We should probably fire him from that and put him inside our machines part factory. That would be far more useful.
Resources are low.
Is he going to automatically reassign himself? Alright, hang on. Let's find our... Let's find our engineer. Who was it? Does he work? Infirmary. Okay, well, that's not him. how about if we go on to our next engineer? There's this guy. Again, engineer. Okay, fine. So, being a little bit of a hassle. Oh, you know what? We should also probably make ourselves an extra storage depot. Put in some food. That's it, right by the dome. So as things go by, we are not, we can store our food there and make sure that everybody has access to food. We do not
Sector
want
scanned.
starvation to happen. Alright, now also, we have not gone here. Yep, we can now clear this. Yeah, we can clear that. Alright, so we're sitting on 89 concrete, and that's all that we have for now. So, where do we want to go for our next set of
Crop failure
signs?
reported.
Yeah, who would have foreseen that you guys utterly fail? Alright, you know what? Let's go for... We'll open up 2 jobs there just on the off chance. Alright, maintenance is getting low. How are these people in our university? How long does it take for them to become a graduate? So, it does happen, but it does take time. Okay. Well, since that's the case, I think we go for maybe a couple more electronics, maybe a handful of polymers, and maybe... Yeah, and maybe just a couple of machine parts. I think that that would be a very good call. Alright. Well, let's go to the resupply and see what we can get. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 20 electronics, that's what? That's 8 days worth of the university, but that's okay. Probably don't need it running all the time otherwise. Oh, that's our entire, okay, so they're not... Probably need some of those. Probably need some of those. Alright. Maybe we go... Maybe we go 10, 5, and 10? Yeah. That seems like a not very bad idea. Alright. Now, did we end up ever getting that? No. Okay. We had a research that will bring this down from 50, so I think we will want to do that. Oh, gathering exports, that's 8, and that's none. Okay, so have we got... We will forbid...
Research complete.
Yeah, we should probably forbid the allow of exports on this
Resources
shuttle for
are
now.
low.
Oh, sustainable architecture. Okay, which one is this? Maybe... Where are we looking? That's not a breakthrough. Fungi farms might be a useful idea. Oh, battery optimization. Battery capacity for drones increased by 50%. That probably would be rather good. Module, smart homes, micro manufacturing. Ah, there it is. Ecology. So we can provide comfortable living space for many colonists. Okay. Well, that would be interesting, especially if we made a bigger dome and we could save... Alright, well that's good to know, but I don't think it's too pressing. However, I do think we do need to maintain our birth rate. But do we want to do that before we go for some of these more basic techs? No, I think we go for the productivity training first. Alright. You know what? It shouldn't be too long. Alright. That'll be here shortly. That's right, concrete. That's what we were looking at. I'm getting distracted. Now, if we go over here, that could be somewhat useful. Make use of the Vista Research Lab and the other mine here. So we could go for a future dome at the bottom of the hill. No, that's probably not the worst idea, actually. Are these free resources to pick up? Okay, so there's some metals. Okay, so they definitely are. Okay, well, in that case, let's use you. What are you currently doing? Let's go find you. Whereabouts are you? Not pinned. Okay, you are not doing anything of use. Okay. Well, fantastic, I guess. Let's send you over here. Oh, and we've got a few things actually, so we'll pick up our transport and collect all of these goodies here. Alright, and we'll get you to bring them here. And in the meantime, we will drop... Yeah, that'll do. Alright, that should be enough to maintain what we need. Yeah. Actually, was the technology for... Oh, okay, so we've already researched the technology for decreased maintenance. So does this just take longer now? Okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Alright. And we can also salvage that for some extra free metal. Now, these polymers we definitely want to get going at some point. As we will with these. Alright. This is going to be tricky. Now, will we be allowed to go to other... So we're allowed to send colonists from one thing to another. Okay, well that's...
Sector scanned.
Yeah, okay, but there are... We can quarantine and keep it
Crop
closed.
failure reported.
Alright, well, you know what? Let's just send this explorer. Set you to go pick that up. And we'll pop in another... Oh, we might as well do this bottom row of the grid and see if we can get everything explored there. And then at some point, I would like to... I don't think that they've ever actually produced any doable food at all. Oh, another eulogy.
We gather here today to bid a final farewell to one of our finest.
So, Liam Peterson is dead. Okay, so he was one of our founders, I believe. Yeah. And his cause was old age, so again, we will chalk that up to a win. We want people to die from living instead of irregular methods. So, colonist dies from a non-natural death, 2 applicants sweep the pool. Okay. Well, that's not really an issue because it was a natural death, so that's not bad. Alright, what's going on here? Have we run out of space? No. Okay, You know what, we could probably transfer one of these residents over. Who have we got? So you are working in the rare metals, we want to keep you there. Outside the workforce, don't really need that. Infirmary is important. You know what, I think we leave maybe the seniors in this other one that's fairly worthless. How many others have we got? Alright, so you are university students, research lab. Another senior. Alright, well, since that's the case, how about we assign you to living over here? You can look after the little kids. And and, you know, make the grandparents look after the grandbabies. And see who else we have. Come on. Go back through, keep clicking. Again, we want to make as much room as possible for our couples to be having kids. So again, another senior. Let's move Edith. And wait, can we? Okay. And then, you know what? That's all of them. That's alright. Alright, fantastic. Well, we're making good use of their lives, which is handy. We've got plenty of power. You know what? We probably... Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to keep these things open, just for the sake of extra science generation. I know it does cost us a little bit more in the ways of polymers, but that's kind of a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Alright, and there's something going on here with water. Our demand and our production is off. Okay. Something gone wrong? Our water extractors have kind of filled up. Okay, we need to create a dumping site. So we'll, you know, we'll just put that there. And that should get that up
We
and running
found
again.
signs of native life.
Ooh, okay, so we've found signs of native life. That is very good. Okay, so the sensor reading from the anomaly site provided the answer to one of the biggest mysteries about Mars. The explorer examined a mineral cluster and found the preserved remains of microscopic life forms. We've managed to confirm that the deposit originated on Mars and was not one of the many asteroids that pockmark the surface of the planet. The team is ecstatic with the find. If there was past life on Mars, perhaps we are not alone in the universe. Well, that sounds good and could also be very bad. I think... Do we go... Well, we probably don't want the applicants, although maybe some more people could be useful. You know what, let's have a look and see. Yeah, we don't have very much in the way of rare metals to send back. So let's just publicize. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Make some money, and then maybe we'll add some more applicants later. Or go for another passenger rocket later. Actually, thinking of such things, what would it... We had some planetary views. So we have a few points of interest. Okay. What do we have? So there's an RC Safari. That would give us a breakthrough. 10 crew. We need... Is that 7 engineers? Or an engineer and at least 7 people? Resources. Unknown. That will take crew. Oh, and then over here, new technologies for officers, research progress, and just launching satellites. Okay, you know what? Maybe we should, with that new money, get ourselves an RC Safari and see what the breakthrough is. Why not? We have some money to burn. So let's go right ahead and get one of those. RC Safari, 10,000. There we go. And we'll get that underway. Alright, well, if that's also the case, we should probably see to gaining the research for shuttles. Not those shuttles, sorry. Well, rockets and shuttles require less fuel. Okay. So you know what? Let's just quickly remove productivity training, and we will put that on top, because that'll only take us a day and a half. Yeah, Yeah, that is a good call. We want to save the fuel. That way we can do several missions with what we have put together. Alright. And then... yeah, you know what? I think we might call that there, actually. Yeah, we'll call that there, and we will see about doing some exploration and setting up some more concrete. So thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.